All right, everybody, welcome back. Ready to dive into something interesting.
Always. What are we gigging into today?
Well, let's talk about alpha male leadership. Like that whole
Oh,
concept.
okay. Yeah, that's definitely a topic.
Yeah, and we're looking at this book to break it down. It's called Alpha Male Leadership: How to Command Respect and Build a Tribe. Catchy title, right?
Ah,
But is it just hype?
right. Plenty of books out there promising to unlock some leadership secret sauce.
Exactly. So we're on a mission here to figure out if there's any real substance to this whole alpha male thing when it comes to leadership.
Love it. Always up for a good deep dive.
Me too, especially with a topic like this.
Yeah.
So should we just jump right in?
Let's do it.
Okay, so the book jumps right into defining what they mean by alpha male, at least in this context. And I was surprised, honestly. It's not all about, like, chest thumping and aggression like you might expect.
Yeah, those stereotypes are tough to shake. So what does the book say? How do they define it?
Well, they focus on things like having a clear vision and being able to communicate it confidently, even when there are doubts swirling around, which, let's be honest, there always are.
That's interesting. So it's more about resilience and vision than just, being the loudest one in the room.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they even talk about being a good listener as an alpha trait, which really surprised me.
That's actually a key leadership skill, though, when you think about it. Someone who really listens, truly listens, and makes people feel heard. It's powerful.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense when you put it like that.
It's not about being domineering. It's about creating a space where people feel comfortable sharing their ideas and trusting that their leader is actually paying attention.
Totally. And speaking of creating a space, the book spends a lot of time on this whole idea of building a tribe, basically creating a network of people who are aligned with your vision.
Okay, so it's that shared goal, that sense of purpose that binds everyone together.
Right. And they get into some, I guess you could say, tactics for influencing people to get them on board with that vision, which I'm not going to lie, made me kind of go,
Yeah, influence is a loaded word, right? It can be used for good or for, well, not so good.
Exactly. And that's something we definitely need to unpack because it's easy to cross the line from inspiring someone to, like, manipulating them.
For sure. It's all about intent and ethics, isn't it? Are
Yeah.
you genuinely trying to empower others or just trying to get them to do what you want?
Right. And this book seems to lean more toward building those genuine connections. It talks about shared values, mutual respect, that kind of thing.
That makes sense. It's about finding your people, the ones who resonate with your goals and are excited to work towards them alongside you. It's not about forcing anyone into anything.
Exactly. And I think that's an important takeaway, even if you're not trying to build a whole tribe. Like, these ideas can apply to anyone in any situation.
Absolutely. Thinking about a project at work or even just trying to get your friends together for a weekend trip, understanding those dynamics of influence, of how to effectively communicate your ideas and get people on board, that's valuable no matter what.
It's true. So I think what we're getting at is that you don't have to buy into the whole alpha male label to still find some useful nuggets in here.
Right. It's about taking what resonates with you, what feels authentic to your own leadership style, and leaving the rest behind.
Exactly. And I think that's a good place to wrap this up. But I do want to leave our listeners with a bit of a thought. We talked about building a tribe today. What does that actually look like for you in your own life?
That's a great question. It's definitely something to think about.
It is. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive. We'll see you next time for another fascinating topic.